Hey everybody, welcome back to Fragrant King. New video time. I have a haul that I've been needing to film and discuss with you guys. This is a haul from Ulta Beauty. I purchased 6 fragrances. I haven't used my Ulta credit card this year, but maybe once. And then I feel like I returned most of that haul, so I was actually negative in the points. I have a friend who, whenever she goes and buys stuff at Ulta, she'll put the points in my name, so she was digging me out of the deficit. However, this purchase that I did was a pretty substantial one, almost $400. And I like to be transparent with people. I don't get paid to do this. I don't have any free business from the majority of these. I use my own money, and I do use a credit card because you get points, and I feel like we all do that. Nobody likes to talk about it. People think that we just go hauling with free money. However, we don't. So the main reason I use Ulta and Macy's is because you can purchase it, get rewards, use that money to buy something you want, and then return everything you don't want. Doesn't mean that you necessarily get to keep your point status, which I will probably lose platinum for this year because I don't see myself spending another $300 or $400, but you never know. So I like to be a little bit transparent there. I also want to be transparent that if I look extremely glossy, it is because I have just recently been diagnosed with an extremely aggressive form of eczema. I thought I had psoriasis, and I don't, thankfully, because that's worse. But this eczema has been something I have fought for probably 10 plus years. And I'm on an ointment that is very greasy, and I just took a shower before filming this, and I wanted to put my ointment on and try to heal. It is aggressive and it's painful, and I don't want to have to get put on a medication because there's tons of side effects. So I'm trying to get my skin adapted to this. So if I look like a big old greasy mirror ball, just welcome to Club Fragrant King. Dance away. But let's jump into the reviews. I purchased 6 fragrances, and typical Spencer, I like half of them. I'm keeping 3 and I'm returning 3. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to talk about one I like and one I don't like, or vice versa. I guess I would say one I'm liking and keeping and one I may not like and I'm letting go. So we're going to start with an easy, simple one. This is actually the first thing I opened. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know most of these except for the ones I don't like, unless you watched my reel, and then you can kind of figure it out. But however, first one that I liked was the new Gucci, the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Magnolia. I only opted for a travel spray because the smallest bottle of this, a 1 fluid ounce, is $100. That is insane to me. This was $38. Most testers are $25 to $35. This is still a couple dollars more. So Gucci thinks they're something. This is nice. This is a very pretty floral. It says it has coconut in it. I don't get coconut. I get a dewberry, which is one of the main notes, a very berry floral. I wore it. I got a couple compliments. Actually, I got a few compliments. And I kept getting compliments from this one male coworker who never says I smell good. And every time I wore this, I've worn it 3 days. He's like, "You smell so good. That smells so good on you." He really enjoyed it. If Austin wants to buy me a $100 bottle of fragrance, go right ahead, buddy. But I don't think he will. However, oops, I dropped the box. Oh well. I don't think I'll go with the bigger bottle. And I mean, I've worn this 3 days and I'm only right here. So you don't have to spray a lot with this one. A little goes a long way. Gucci Gorgeous Magnolia. Good projection, obviously. Longevity was so, about 6 hours, but I don't think I'll be buying a full bottle. Unless I find one on like eBay or Mercari for cheap. I'm going to go with one that I am sending back. I actually didn't even crack the seal on this. This is totally sealed. Ulta sent me samples of several Lancome fragrances, and I got a bunch of Lancome freebies, which I have some of the Lancome skincare on my face, and I'm enjoying it. The Regenerist line is really nice. So, the fragrance that I got from Lancome is the Idole Now. Idole Now is basically, I should think it would have been called Idole EDT at a toilette. It reminds me of the original, the Idole. I don't feel like it's that different. When I sprayed the sample, I was like, oh, I have Idole. I kept the sample. I didn't throw it away. Still have a little in it, and I wore some last night. I will say if I didn't feel like I don't need this, I would probably keep this. So this is a dislike return, but not because I dislike it. It's just that I don't need this in my collection. This one I did a whole individual video on, so I don't really think it's too much of a surprise that I kept it, but Grande, Ariana, Pink Cloud, I have it. Look at the dent. Hold on. Let's get this. Look at that. That's what I've already put in it. I like it. I'm keeping it. It's good. It smells like cloud. It smells a little more like Cloud 2.0, I think. Granted, I don't have Cloud anymore, so I don't really know. But what I remember from Cloud, it's there. It's just, I like it. It's fruitier. The berries in it are nice, and it's a really easy to layer scent. I've been wearing other things that I'll talk about later, and some I've talked about on my Instagram. But this is just an easy. You put that fragrance on, and then you just grab this, and it's like the woodiness in this and that berry kind of amps other fragrances. I kind of would like to see these two together. I might try that, but I like it. I'm keeping it. I thought I would like this because it has rose, but it is the new Tom Ford Cafe Rose. I just slid the top open so I could open the box, and I'm just going to send it right back. I do want to show you guys the bottle, though. The bottle is awesome, and the packaging is really cool, but I love this bottle. Look how pretty the bottle is. I like that. It's really neat. It reminds me of those like wall dividers and those like really mod 70s and 80s homes that was that wavy glass. Like, it's very Miami, and that's what it reminds me of. I love that. As a designer, I always connect like bottles to like design things for homes, and that's what this reminded me of. I'm like, hey, it's like a room separator. But the scent is a room divider. I don't like this. Ugh. It is a smoky cafe rose for sure. I get a lot of, I'm going to get my fingerprints off this. Not that they don't know I opened it, but still. But you can return it. But sometimes you get that one sales girl at Ulta that's like, well, did you spray it? Yes, bitch, I tested it. And read the return policy, ho. But anyways, I tested it, and I just, there's a note in it I don't like. I don't know if it's like the coffee cafe, which I normally like that stuff, but it mixed with a rose. It's not me. It's not my style. It's just too smoky and too dark for me. It's very unisex. If you're worried again about sex of a fragrance, anybody could wear this. Dudes would like this. I think it's a good scent. It's not bad. It's not poor quality. It's not for me. Now this one is kind of in the same realm because it's a kind of a gourmand. I also went small with this, but this worked. And this is Cocoa and Cashmere by Clinique, My Happy. So I guess this is Clinique's My Happy line, and then this is Cocoa and Cashmere. $20, $22 for this small box. Very, very reasonable. The next size was a bigger size in a full bottle, and it was like 98 or 68. One of the two. I feel like it was 98. This you have to wear. I don't feel like you can test this on paper. You need to wear this because it's unique. It's also really good for layering. It's like a smoky cocoa, which is kind of that smoky cafe vibe and cafe rose, but that gets stinky, maybe because it's mixed with patchouli and rose and other things, which I typically like, but the way that's combined, no. This, it's combined in a very like sweet gourmand way. It's almost playful. Like if cookies could be playful, I know it's weird to think of a gourmandish scent as playful, but it is. It's a playful scent. And I like it. I do. I think I'll keep it. I don't think I'll go full bottle, but if I find myself missing it, I would go with it. I do think it's a really good mix. I wore this, Billie Eilish's first fragrance, and the finery dupe of Billie Eilish. I think it's called Sweet on the Outside. I wore the three together when I went out to some bars and to a party on Saturday, and I smelled awesome all night long, which Billie Eilish's fragrance I think is like top tier, and everybody should own it. If you like kind of gourmandy, vanilla, caramel, chocolate, warm, woody scents, it's everything. And this just amped that up a little. And the finery dupe is also really good. The final one that I'm not keeping, this one offended me. So that's why I saved it last. Because I have one thing from this brand. I do not think I will invest any more time in this brand. Sniff Co., whatever they're called. So I have Tarte Deco, and I enjoy it. It's nice enough. Do I grab it much? No. It's just another cherry scent. It doesn't smell different than anything. Not Another Cherry by Finery is better than Tarte Deco. This, I thought I would like this. It's got tea notes. Yeah, black tea, green tea, golden mate, sage, a dewy amber, musk, incense. This is so fucking bad. the musky incense mixed with tea is just disgusting. When I put this on my skin, first off, it's a strong fragrance. I'll give them that. They have the juice put together well. But the juice is awful. It stunk so bad. It smelled like every funeral home that I've ever been in any major city's sewer. It's disgusting. I should have paid attention to the fact that it says incense. I hate incense and I hate amber. I hate amber woods. I don't mind woods to an extent, but I hate amber and I hate incense. Sage sucks. Green tea, black tea, not the end of the world there, or mate, but the teas weren't the problem. It was the bottom notes, all that sagey incense. It's a very woody, musky, masculine, old, stenchy basement bathroom at a church. Awful. The bottle's ugly as well. Sorry. I think all the bottles are ugly. They look like little grenades. And I think it stinks. So it's going back. That's my haul. I kept it quick and simple. I do not recommend the sniff scent. The Cafe Rose, though, get your nose on it. It didn't work for me, but get your nose on it. It's unique enough, but it didn't work for me. And then the Eagle Now, not for me. Not bad. Pretty, just don't need it. I know a lot of people are bashing Cloud Pink, saying it's boring, basic, and it is, but it's cute, and I like it. I don't have a lot of her stuff either, so I'm going to keep it. I think I was mostly surprised by the Clinique, which is weird, because I didn't think it would be as good as it is, and it is. It's actually very enjoyable. And full bottle worthy, not right now because of the price, but it is nice. It just maybe could have a little more pow, pump, something. Those are my opinions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave me some comments below, and I will see you in my next haul video that I'm going to film because I need to get it over with. And I have 3 fragrances in that haul, and I loved every one of them, so stay tuned.